Just gonna wait and see if anybody comes on. Because I have no other way to speak my truth, nowhere to speak my truth. And I'm gonna speak it here. I'm gonna do my best. And I would love if I had some people on my side instead of people only here to work against me. Hey guys, hi, yay. Thank you for being here. Okay, so it's getting really dicey out there. And like, I love a lot of these people, is what I don't think that many of them in behind the scenes understand, is that I actually love these people that are lying right in front of me, knowing where I'm coming from, knowing that I have the truth, and just shoving me. I mean, it's just, it's like one day all of the truth will come out and then it'll be okay. But when I speak up, when I stop letting the evil take hold of everything and everybody, because I can't sit around and watch it for much longer. I've been told that people like me are early, because I don't think I'm the only one. I know that there are many here fighting for the legacy of Jesus, and we are here as the return, and there's more coming. The day of the Lord is coming, and it's like the evil is just trying to win. There's always this like saying that I get in gematria, which a lot of things have been taken out. A lot of truths have been taken down from that database, but I have them. I spent a lot of time studying before a lot of these truths got removed from the eyes of new seekers, and I have it all recorded. And that would be what's considered the book of life. In Revelations, it speaks about this fact that, the book wasn't finished and that it would be reopened, and that it has been. The book of life has been reopened, and it is an open scroll. And the evil ones don't seem to be taking anything seriously. But they're on some other trip because they aren't taking any of this seriously. And I see this saying all the time that speaks about Satan having some kind of a slight inclination of overcoming the inevitable, somehow believing that the evil can win, and so it's going to try and try and try no matter what, and just become more and more wicked. And it's just become something beyond. So I've been told that people like me are early, but it doesn't matter. This has all happened before many times, but this is the last time. And I, for one, am getting the message that God doesn't want to just sit by and watch evil take place any longer. And all that it takes for evil to flourish is for good men to sit back and say nothing, or stay in a state of confusion or lukewarmness. And it's not really that I can see where it's no fault of anybody at this point, because there is so much confusion. Okay, well, I've been doing that, Paul, and I don't know how much longer I can. I mean, obviously, as long as I need to, I'll hold out till the end. That's where I'm coming from. I'm waiting till the end. But what if the end is us speaking up and speaking out against this? Because they know what they're doing. They literally know what they're doing. All of this false information twisted around to make it seem like you're getting some new information that nobody's ever given you. Well, I can tell you that some of that they get from the same place that I do, and then it's by the time it gets to the people, it's twisted to talk about magnets all day. No, we're getting away from the magnetic system. Before I was on that live stream that I was sharing with a couple of you here, I was speaking about this, that Satan added the magnetics to this entire system in order to enslave humanity and iron into the consciousness. And that is what we are being relieved of. And that is why there is gold dust in our air and new elements to try and repair. You know, people call it terraforming. I can tell you just about everything out there right now is not from the same source that I am working from. And so I just want to leave it up to the people's hearts to decide. And I'm just going to keep waiting till the end, but I'm not going to sit by and like pretend like I don't see what's going on, because everybody that's speaking about the same things I'm speaking about, they're inverting it and they're twisting it and they're lying, and it's driving me crazy. And then I have trolls coming on, I don't have a better word for it, coming on and attacking me in the most covert ways. What did that person just say? Oh, it's okay. We all learn, some slower than others. And then somebody else threatened to put me in timeout. Who was I offending? All I was doing is placing truth, and not in an obnoxious way, but it's too much truth. I would love to see who is really behind these profiles. All I see is mind control everywhere. When the fires broke out in California the other day, I was on a live stream. I was on a couple of live streams, very popular ones with thousands of people watching and listening and being spoon-fed lies, okay? And it's all being recorded. You know what I mean? Like, that's, I guess, what I'm on here to say. It's all being recorded. Until you enter the age of Aquarius, which is what we are entering now, once you ascend into the fifth, you know, once you ascend into the fifth dimension, the fifth world, the higher realms, however it is that you understand it, until you do, until you get past that fourth dimension veil, which the veil is the rings of Saturn. It is, you are leaving Saturn when you go through the veils. And it's not easy. It's a pretty turbulent ride, okay? But we are entering the higher realms, heaven on earth, Jupiter realm. And when you enter, then you're sovereign, and everything that you do isn't necessarily recorded. Nothing's the way you've been told it is. So everything up until this time, everything right now that you see, hear, experience, it's made to try to convince you otherwise. That's why faith is so, so important right now. Oh no, thank you. It's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff, and you can, yeah, hi, old writer. Hi, Michael. And so, hi, everybody that I missed. But yeah, so until you enter the higher realms, the age of Aquarius, however it is that you understand it, everything you do is being recorded by God. And we already have technology within us that allows for that. People don't understand that, and I'm just beginning to. But you know, we are spirits, as we all know, we're spirits having a human experience. You know, we do know that. That's nothing new, right? So, but when you really look into what that means, this world is not as old as we were told it was. God has a lot more technology than we ever thought. and everything we do is being recorded. So I don't understand why all of these little devils are running around behind fake profiles. Okay, so when I'm on where the fire started, now there's really good information that those fires are coming from hot spots underground and all the volcanoes are waking up. That's been happening for over a year now, if not longer, right? So it's getting crazier. But the 3D system wants to keep people thinking that they're going to lose everything if they lose their homes and they lose that. Yeah, that totally would suck, but they're not being prepared in the proper way. The prepping, like being scared that you're not going to have food and stockpiling silver and stuff like that, isn't the way to prepare. The way to prepare is to realize that we live on Earth and that things are subject to change at any time, and to change our mindset so that we can comprehend what that might mean for ourselves and our family and our, surroundings. But when you go through all of that and you come to these understandings, you come to a place where you're in the higher realms and you're unaffected by all of these impending events that are taking place. You're literally not subject to them. You're protected from them. They don't end up happening to you and your family. Not because you're better, not because you said that you love Jesus. I mean, that helps. I'm not going to lie, but there's so many that claim the name Jesus and to know Jesus that have no clue about how the system works and how these things really work. And they're not able to do the investigative work because they're too busy in their 3D life. And all of these things, these fake profiles, mind control agents are out there to shuffle them back into that 3D system before they have a chance to explore these ideas for themselves. Like I really did. I quit 3D life. It wasn't easy, but I trusted that I would have everything I needed and all the support, and the universe did support me. I still don't I can't jump on an airplane tomorrow and go to, an island where I would like to. Well, that would be great. Get away from some of this craziness for a while. I can't do that. I don't have the means to do that. Well, maybe I could if hopefully I'll get to that point. But I just worry about today, and I don't worry about today. And I know that I'm going to be provided for, and I know that I'm going to be safe, and I am. And I see everything going on in the universe around us. I see it. I can record it. I show it on my channel. And I'm not worried about anything, and I have everything I need every day. That's what the give us this day our daily bread means. And every day I do. I have that. Um, but people are really stuck in, politics. It's different for everybody. Like, I'm not saying, that I'm holier than thou necessarily. I'm just saying that it makes me sad to see all of the mind control taking all of these good people away from their process. Like, everybody deserves to go through this process, and they're being stopped with false information. And it's happening in so many weird, covert ways. Like, Satan is just trying to buy time. And I'm behind the scenes, helpless. And I don't think that I should be helpless, because I know, like Paul said earlier, with ascending into higher realms, it comes with a power. It comes with the power of the Lord backing you up. But I'm trying to give these people their free will so that they can go through their own process and allow other people to. But they just keep getting more and more evil. And I just see more and more of these agents out there messing with people's minds. I just want it to stop. It's not stopping. It's getting worse. I want it to stop.
I'm to the point where, yeah, maybe I'm early or something, or maybe I quit life in the 3D at a time where it was still conducive to like awakening and getting through that veil and getting out alive and intact. And but it doesn't matter. Everybody deserves that. And I want people to stop interfering. And I'm going to do whatever I need to make sure that they do stop interfering, because they know what they're doing. They know they're lying. They know they're evil. I don't understand it. Like somebody just said to me, like it shouldn't surprise me that nobody really likes my presence when I'm speaking my truths or trying to, here I am trying to be polite, but I'm so upset at the same time. Like, it's crazy. I'm trying. But knowing what I know and watching what I have to watch on a daily basis, it's getting to be too much. And I'm just gonna, like, whatever I have to do, it just has to be done, because there's too many people suffering. And it's so simple. All they need is truth to make their own decision with their own heart, but they're not getting it. It's being stifled and shut down, and in very, very abusive ways. And so it's like in really abusive ways, and I'm tired of taking the abuse. Like, I don't really need to. I'm doing it for the ones that are abusing. So like that lets you know they're just more wicked. They just don't care. They know what they're doing, but they have the whole time. So last call to quit being evil. Straight up. All right, love y'all.